What's up, WWE Supercard fans? Mega Belmont back once again. Today we have a great episode coming up. Of course, we are wrapping up this week's RTG Road to Glory event for Andre the Giant. I have 2 points left before taking the big guy down and getting myself my very first WrestleMania Pro and also my very first event WrestleMania Pro. So very, very excited for that. Before I get into that, I was just kind of in a Survivor King of the Ring. I didn't really feel like playing hard to grind out and get energies. So I decided to just play Survivor. Got kicked out in the semifinals. But that still is enough to bring in a Survivor card. The only use I really have is Divas. I am still stuck on simply just having only 2 good Divas, really. And that is my Survivor Brie Bella Pro and my Survivor Paige. And of course, I've got WrestleMania Becky Lynch just waiting for her next card to be pulled so that I can pro the Becky Lynch WrestleMania card. If that could be my next pull, that would be great because my Divas are sorely lacking. But who knows, maybe I can pull a pro Diva here, a Nikki Bella, or a Becky Lynch Survivor, which I just recently picked up as well, would be great. So let's see what we'll get. And we will pull a Seth Rollins Survivor. Not really any good to me. Great card, but I just recently pro'd him. I don't really have any room left in my RTG deck. As you can see here, the only spot I have left will be taken up by my Undertaker, which I got the Pro Survivor from in this event, and after that point I will have no use for any new Survivor cards, Survivor Pros rather, except for Divas. So a little bit disappointing, but what can you do? It's very difficult to pull those Diva cards. But with that said and done, it's time to take down Andre the Giant. Just going to do a simple +2 match here. And then go and play a couple exhibition games because I am in WrestleMania Plus in exhibition. I haven't gotten a WrestleMania pull in probably about 1,200 games or so. So I'm not sure if I'm close or not, but I'll try and get a reset or 2 and see if I can't come out on top with a WrestleMania pull. And we'll go with Sheamus and Rusev. Might be enough to take this one. No, actually it doesn't look like it. And down to 1-1. Playing... Oh, actually we did take the one. I'm not really sure how. It looked like I was going to lose there, but... Now we've got Ric Flair versus Shawn Michaels up 2-0. This should be relatively easy. Obviously playing on the +2s, which I've been doing since I believe about 120 or so points into Andre. So it's been a little bit of a grind, but I've had quite a few credits, so that certainly helps when you're trying to get yourself along the way to grinding out these cards. It can be difficult. I was able to get through Roman pretty much doing +6 at least all the way. I'm not sure when the +10 stopped working for me. But then, yeah, I was able to grind out quite a bit on +6 for Andre, which I was quite happy with because it would have taken me considerably longer if I wasn't able to do any +6 matches on Andre and had to do +2s all the way. Not to mention the financial drain that would have come along with that as well. So we'll take this match as well. Page over the weird Michael Jackson looking legendary Page. Very weird looking card. So we've got speed here, so let's have Kane tagged with Rollins, and that will go over. Undertaker and legendary John Cena. Take him down. John Cena, we'll see, and yep, another legendary, so that's an easy victory for John Cena. And the last round we have here, let's try and get through this quickly. We'll go Rock versus Rock. Looks like his one's a little bit stronger. And we'll do the tag, Michaels and Goldust. What do we get here? And we drop that match. So we are 7-4. Take this one easily. Get rid of that support card. Take down legendary Triple H with my Survivor Event Pro Daniel Bryan. And take this match 8-4. And let's get Andre the Giant. Road to Glory. 2 points. There's the 250. And we bring down the Giant. And 6 picks here, so hopefully I actually don't reset the board and I can continue on exhibition with a little bit of a dent into these cards. Kofi Kingston and manager Paul Bear. So there he is, once again, Andre the Giant. I got him in the previous Ring Domination. So, of course, that makes a pro, which I'm super, super excited about to get him pro'd and get him into the King of the Ring. I've been having a large amount of difficulty with the WrestleMania King of the Rings. It got a little bit easier after the initial rush kind of died down of everybody jumping into the King of the Rings, but it's still difficult to even get out of the first round. And I mean, obviously, if you don't get to the finals, for most of us, we're not really making any progress. So it can definitely be a little bit frustrating. And we'll take this match, Brie Bella over Paige. Legendary, easy win for Survivor Brie Bella. Toughness, speed, I think we'll go with Taker. And this should be a good, solid win for him. Yes, it is. And now toughness, charisma, we'll take John Cena and Taker procs. So it looks like he's probably going to take this one from me with the tombstone. Yes, he does, but we still win this match 2-1. So take 2 picks off the board here. Nothing there. Let's see. So I've got 21,340 games played, still a long ways away from the 30,000 and my Random Diva Award. I should probably play a little bit more aggressively to try and get to that Diva Award, because if I get to it and it turned out to be a Becky Lynch, obviously that would be a huge advantage getting a WrestleMania Diva early on in the tier. I don't think I've only come across maybe 2 or 3 actual WrestleMania pros, to be honest, like in the wild, that weren't actually from bots. I mean, obviously I've seen lots of bots with WrestleMania pros. I've been in King of the Rings, even the Survivor King of the Ring I was in with some bots that had all WrestleMania pros, but obviously they were all just miss pros, all way underleveled, so that they're easy to actually compete and beat against. And we'll wait on the network, and we should take this match, I think, just barely. It could be close. No, actually we don't, and we win this match 2-1. Another victory for the good guys. Okay. Take 2 more picks off the board here. I don't really go in any type of a pattern or anything like that. I just kind of click wherever, don't really care. Uncommon Rock, WrestleMania Rock would be nice. WrestleMania Charlotte would also be nice. Get some more of those divas early on. And who are we going up here? Not even going to try to pronounce that name. Power and speed. Let's go with John Cena. He procs. That should hopefully get the victory. Kalisto did not proc, so that will be an easy win. We'll go with The Rock here. He will get an easy W over Daniel Bryan. And let's hopefully go for the sweep here, and I think we should get it. This should be enough to get the sweep. And yes, it is 3-0. We will take that most certainly. Get 3 more picks off the board here. Obviously, I'm not using it here, but I have actually been using the play button to watch ads to get more picks. I actually find it kind of useful. I typically use it when I sweep and get 3-0. Just because, I mean, if you already win and get 3 picks and then you watch, a 30-second video and get 2 more picks, that's 5 picks off the board. That's pretty good and pretty quick progress to make. That's actually one of the features that I really, really like that they've added. It's the kind of thing that, if you use it, great. But if you don't, it's not something that is going to give the people who do use it any type of major or crazy advantage or anything like that. It's pretty much a level playing field either way. So, if you use it and you like getting the couple extra picks, it's great. If you don't, you're not really left out. It's not really hurting you or anything like that. So, I have actually been a fan of that change so far. And Taker should take this one over Kalisto easily with the Tombstone Piledriver. So we're getting pretty close to a reset here. Another update from Cat Daddy. They have officially announced that this week's Ring Domination will in fact be the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Very exciting for AJ, who obviously just became the #1 contender for Roman's WWE Championship. Would definitely be great to see him pick up a victory and become the champion early on in his WWE career. Very young WWE career. Very excited for that match, and also very excited to pick up the AJ Styles cards. I'm sure a lot of people are. It's his first and only card in the Supercard game, so definitely looking forward to picking that up. It's Team Ring Domination, so it should be fairly easy for any team that really grinds to go out there and actually get the card. I don't believe that they've announced what the undercards are for the Ring Domination event yet. Unless it's a diva, I doubt that our team will be going for that card or dropping down a tier to be able to go for that card. We'll probably just spend our time, get our AJ Styles card, and finish it with that. So at the moment, I believe I've got 4 or 5 cards in the WrestleMania tier. I know I have Shawn Michaels. I have Roman Reigns, which I just got from this past event. Of course, Heath Slater. And of course, AJ Styles is coming up. So hopefully my next pick will be among one of those cards. It would be nice to be able to get another pro besides Andre the Giant, because, I mean, obviously a lot of people are going to have that Andre Pro, so he won't exactly be that special. So it's really going to come down to the people who can get to the early WrestleMania Pros that are going to have any kind of real advantage in King of the Ring. And I mean, obviously, if you can win King of the Rings early, you're going to be the one who gets all of the WrestleMania Pros early. So it's really either get there quick, or it's definitely going to be a long grind for the majority of us. Speaking of grind, it looks like it's going to go to perhaps the very last card. Trying to get this board to reset, taking definitely longer than I would have liked. Hopefully it's my WrestleMania pull. Probably will not be, but hey, can certainly hope. And it looks like Kalisto may take this one because of his proc. And we'll go with John Cena. And it looks like we'll lose this one as well, as he put all of his tokens into toughness, it seems. And we fall 2-1. So we have, what do we have left? 5 cards left before a reset. And we're not going to pull it on that one. Come on, let's go. Let's get the reset. Probably should have just saved up a couple of picks. Probably would have been quicker and easier. Charisma, let's go John Cena, and losing to another proc, story of my life. I can't tell you how frustrating it was playing in RTG towards the end, trying to win +6 matches. I can't tell you how many times I lost, not because I had the worse or lesser cards, but because the other guy procs, and it leads to a victory. So many times, absolutely ridiculous. We tie this one up, and John Cena will lose yet again. I think that's 3 straight losses. Just really trying to grind out just to get this reset. Hopefully it pays off. Uncommon Alicia Fox. Definitely looking like it's going to come down to the last card. Hopefully I can get a sweep here, and that will pretty much take care of it. See what we got for the first match. We've got power, speed, so let's go with Rock and Daniel Bryan. Mismatch Reigns and Cena, so we should hopefully win this match fairly easily. And we do 1-0. Cena and Taker. This should be another fairly easy victory. That it is. Down goes Rock and Andre. And now we have a toughness, charisma. Let's go Brie. And we got the proc, and of course the CPU procs as well. Taking out any chance of getting the sweep in this one, but hey, still take the match 2-1. I will take that anytime. 2 picks. Can we get the reset? We do, and a WrestleMania Braun Strowman. There you have it. I knew I was getting relatively close to getting my WrestleMania pity pull. I cannot say I'm overly excited to get Braun Strowman. Again, the only really saving grace to getting Braun Strowman is that there is a much more likely chance that he will be the WrestleMania card in one of the events, as it typically tends to be the weaker cards in the game, which I seem to be stockpiling on now, as I now have Goldust, Braun Strowman, and Heath Slater. We'll take a look right now at the WrestleMania cards that I have. So we will see. That's my WrestleMania Diva Becky Lynch. Just go to all cards. So obviously Andre the Giant, which I just pulled from there. Actually, that's my Ring Domination Andre the Giant, which has been fully leveled, fully tokened up. And then of course Shawn Michaels and Kalisto, which I got from my pack buying. Becky Lynch and Kane. And then down here I have Heath Slater, Goldust, Roman Reigns, and Andre, which I just picked up from this Ring Domination. And of course Braun Strowman. So yeah, not having the greatest luck. Some good, some bad. I mean, obviously getting Shawn Michaels and Kalisto from the pack buying, and getting Becky Lynch. So can't really complain. Would love to have gotten something a little bit better. But hopefully for me, Braun Strowman ends up being one of the WrestleMania cards in the upcoming event. That would definitely be a big help then. But with that all said, I will wrap this video up there. Thank you everybody for watching. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And of course, follow me on Twitter at Mega Belmont. And I will see you guys next time.